Bernie Parent's journey through the world of professional ice hockey is a story of resilience, talent, and triumph. From his early days as a promising young goalie to becoming a two-time Stanley Cup champion and a beloved figure in Philadelphia, Parent's career is a fascinating narrative filled with highs and lows that shape not only his life, but also the history of the NHL. But his career is not just shocking with his wins in the sport, for he was the first player to break with the NHL for the WHA. This would be just one of the many controversies in the life of Bernie Parent. So sit back and relax as we go through the controversies of the NHL star and icon Bernie Parent. But before that, don't forget to like and subscribe. Moves between teams are nothing new in league sports, but moves between leagues are unheard of. In a bold move that shook the hockey world, Parent became the first NHL player to jump to the World Hockey Association, WHA, in 1972, signing a lucrative contract with the Miami Screaming Eagles. Unfortunately, the team folded before he could play a game. This abrupt shift left many questioning his decision-making and commitment to the NHL. Critics argued that such moves were driven by greed rather than loyalty to the sport or fans. Despite this setback, Parent returned to Philadelphia and rejoined the Flyers, where he continued to shine. However, whispers about his motivations lingered, casting a shadow over his otherwise illustrious career. Even after his retirement, the controversies around Bernie Parent would not stop. After retiring from professional hockey in 1979 due to a severe eye injury, Parent faced personal demons that would lead to significant controversy. Struggling with life after hockey, he turned to alcohol as a coping mechanism. This period of his life was marked by turmoil and instability, leading him to seek help through Alcoholics Anonymous. In interviews later in life, Parent candidly discussed his battle with addiction and how it affected his relationships and career trajectory. While many admired his honesty and resilience in overcoming these challenges, some critics felt that his struggles tarnished his reputation as a sports icon. Yet perhaps the most devastating in his sporting life would be his own. One of the most heartbreaking moments in Parent's post-career life was the tragic death of Pele Lindbergh, a young goaltender he mentored during his time as a coach for the Flyers. Lindbergh died in a car accident in 1985, just months after winning the Vezina Trophy himself. Parent delivered Lindbergh's eulogy and expressed profound grief over losing someone he considered like a son. This incident sparked discussions about mentorship within sports and raised questions about how much responsibility veteran players have for their younger counterparts. Some felt that Parent's influence on Lindbergh could have been more positive had he been more present during those crucial years. Parent's transition into coaching also brought its share of controversies. After leaving professional play behind, he took on various coaching roles within junior leagues and minor leagues. However, allegations emerged regarding inappropriate behavior among coaches within these leagues during this time. For instance, there were reports involving junior hockey coaches who manipulated young players under their care, using their positions to exert control over their careers while suppressing complaints from players about abusive behavior. While these incidents did not directly involve Parent, they occurred within environments where he had influence or involvement. This raised concerns about accountability in youth sports and whether figures like Parent should have been more proactive in addressing such issues when they arose. All of these moments need context, however, and for that, a greater insight is needed into the career of Bernie Parent. Born on April 3, 1945 in Montreal, Quebec, Bernie Parent grew up in a city that breathed hockey. From a young age, he was captivated by the sport, often dreaming of playing in the NHL. His journey began in earnest when he joined the Niagara Falls Flyers in the Ontario Hockey Association, OHA, where he showcased his skills as a goaltender. In 1965, he helped lead the Flyers to victory in the Memorial Cup, solidifying his reputation as a top prospect. Parent's professional debut came at just 20 years old with the Boston Bruins during the 1965-66 season. In his first game on November 3, 1965, he made an impressive 42 saves against the Chicago Blackhawks, hinting at the greatness that lay ahead. However, his time with Boston was short-lived. He was soon traded to the Toronto Maple Leafs, where he continued to develop his craft. In search of better financial opportunities, Parent made headlines when he became the first NHL player to jump to the World Hockey Association, WHA, in 1972. He signed a lucrative contract with the Miami Screaming Eagles, but faced challenges when the team folded before he could play a game. Undeterred, Parent returned to Philadelphia and signed with the Flyers, marking the beginning of an extraordinary chapter in his career. career, the rise of a champion. The mid-1970s marked the pinnacle of Parent's career. During the 1973-74 season, he played a staggering 73 games, achieving an astounding 1.89 goals against average, GAA, and 12 shutouts. His performance propelled the Flyers to their first-ever Stanley Cup victory, where Parent's heroics included 2 crucial shutouts during the playoffs, one in Game 1 against the New York Rangers and another in Game 6 against the Boston Bruins. Parent's contributions did not go unnoticed. He earned both the Vezina Trophy for Best Goaltender and the Conn Smythe Trophy for Most Valuable Player in the playoffs that year. His famous quote, "Only the Lord saves more than Bernie Parent," became a rallying cry for Flyers fans during this period. The following season was equally impressive. In 1974-75, Parent led Philadelphia to another Stanley Cup win, further solidifying his legacy as one of hockey's greats. He recorded another 12 shutouts during that season and showcased remarkable skill throughout the playoffs. Challenges and comeback. Despite his success, Parent faced challenges off the ice. Injuries began to take their toll, particularly during the 1975-76 season, which saw him limited to just 11 games due to knee issues. This period was tough for him as he struggled to maintain his place among elite goaltenders while dealing with physical setbacks. However, Parent's determination shone through. He made a comeback and continued to play for several more seasons with Philadelphia before retiring from professional hockey in 1979. Over his career, Bernie Parent recorded 271 wins, 54 shutouts, and left an indelible mark on every team he played for. Bernie Parent's influence transcends statistics. He became an icon in Philadelphia sports history. His contributions were recognized when he was inducted into both the Hockey Hall of Fame in 1984 and later named one of the top 100 NHL players of all time. Parent's legacy is also reflected in how he inspired future generations of goalies. His work ethic, combined with an unyielding spirit and passion for hockey, set a standard for excellence that many aspire to achieve today. Personal life. Off the ice, Parent has remained connected to hockey through various roles as a coach and mentor. He has shared his experiences with young players and continues to be involved with community initiatives in Philadelphia. His story is not just about wins and losses, it's about perseverance and dedication, a true testament to what it means to be a professional athlete. Conclusion. With Bernie Parent's life and career, we celebrate not only his achievements, but also his resilience through adversity. From humble beginnings to becoming one of hockey's legendary figures, Parent's journey is one of inspiration, a reminder that with hard work and determination, anything is possible. So next time you think about hockey legends or recall those thrilling moments on ice during the 1970s, remember Bernie Parent, a man who didn't just stop pucks but captured hearts along the way. Whether you're a lifelong fan or new to hockey, there's no denying that Bernie Parent's story is one worth telling and retelling for generations to come.